Hey guys, welcome back to my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Excuse me. Welcome back though. I do hope you enjoy this video. Please do consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons if you're not gay. And if you're awesome, then it goes a long way in helping support the channel. And even hit the bell icon to be notified when my new videos drop. We are here with the team. And we're in Baldur's Gate, I think. Or we're across the bridge. There's the entrance. We're on the bridge. So I think this is considered Baldur's Gate. And then across the bridge, I don't even know if we can get across there. But, yeah, here we are. And we're at this, like, brothel area called something Caress. And we have been told that Raphael is in this room. And so we need to speak with him. We're doing a bunch of other stuff here at Sharess's Caress, I think it's called. But let's go speak to Raphael and see what he has to say. Should be interesting. Oh, there's the Githyanki. I was looking for them. Devil's Den.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Okay.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
What are you doing?
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Did you just cure me of the tadpole? With the click of your fingers? I feel empty. What did you do? Another party trick? Show me. Did you just cure me of the tadpole with the click of your fingers?
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, let's see how this goes. Trust him more than I trust you, then speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here. Clever, but when we first met, you promised me a cure. This isn't a cure. Speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Okay, so you know quite a bit. You pretty much know everything that's going on, don't you? The astral prism.
In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prism that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
Orpheus's guards tried to kill me. He's dangerous. Why would I want him free? His guards did try to kill me, and he is dangerous. What would you say to that?
To Illithids, yes. But despite your reckless embrace of the parasite and recent mutations, you're no mind flayer. Not yet. Orpheus would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to be an option. I just kept thinking to myself, like, well, yeah, he's the one that's shielding us, but, like, the Emperor is using him to shield us. But if he comes out of that and wakes up, would he still just be willing to shield us? Because it's his power. He's unwillingly using it now, but what if he willingly used it to help us, you know? All the evidence I've seen suggests Orpheus is my enemy and the Emperor my ally. The Emperor is the only reason I'm still alive. Fine. He is the only reason I'm still alive, though, to be honest.
No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. True. The Emperor is abusing the Gith for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
That's a huge risk, man. Because if we can't cooperate with him and we have to kill him, we won't be protected anymore from the Elder Brain. And then we're all gonna die. You know? It's worth taking the risk. How do I free Orpheus? I'm convinced. Tell me how to free Orpheus. We're done here. Oh, boy. I don't know. It's worth taking the risk. See, here's the other side of this. Like, the Emperor has been very convincing. Like, his appearance, it's really hard getting over the fact that he's a mind flayer. But, I don't know, it's like... Oh man, I don't know. It's like he has been shielding us this entire time. And he's been helping us. But he did deceive us in order to do that. And he's using Orpheus's power to shield us. The thing that I don't know... I mean, could it be that he's secretly just working for the Elder Brain? Like, what if that's the case? What if he is free from the control of the Elder Brain, but the Elder Brain is being controlled by the Dead Three? So what if the Illithid, the Emperor, what if he just wants to use us to get to the Elder Brain to set it free and have us ultimately all transform? I mean, the Emperor did say that he's grown very accustomed to the way he looked. He thinks he's beautiful. He's encouraging us to transform. That's why he gave us that tadpole. You know... But, I don't know. So is he telling us the whole thing about destroying the Elder Brain? Is it true or is it a lie? The thing is, every time the Emperor talks to me, it's like, he's very convincing. I mean, when he told us about his past life and who he used to be and, you know, the person he loved and cared about, it's just, like, I kind of believe him, to be honest with you. I wonder what Raphael is going to get out of this. I mean, why? Can I ask Raphael, like, what are you getting out of all of this? Let's just say it's worth taking the risk for now and figure out what Raphael's plan is to free Orpheus.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Perfect, give it to me. Sounds too good to be true. Very convenient that you have exactly what I need. It is.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
Alright, and what is that? What are you hoping to get out of all this? I suppose you want my soul in exchange for the hammer. Just tell me what you want. I'm not bargaining with you. What are you hoping to get out of all of this? That's what I really need to know.
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
I don't know about this, man. There was always the option to just kill the brain and destroy it. And the crown is, kind of up for grabs. And Minthara mentioned about how, we could use it to actually instead just enslave everyone and rule the world. If we get all 3 of the gems. If we kill the brain, we get the crown. Of course, the crown is worthless without the brain, because the brain's the one with all the power. The crown is just being used to control it. So, if we give that to Raphael, he'll have it, and no telling what he'll use it for. I'm tempted, but tell me why you're so eager to get a hold of the crown. What exactly is the crown? I'd be insane to give such a powerful artifact to a devil. Why are you so eager to get a hold of the crown?
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the 9 under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So you want to rule over all the hells. Who's the guy currently in charge? Isn't his name... is it Mephistolos or something like that? I don't remember. The idea of you ruling all 9 hells doesn't fill me with joy. I think you'd make a fantastic Archdevil Supreme. What makes you think you'd succeed in using the crown where Karsus couldn't? Why didn't you take the crown there and then? I'll take the crown and use its power myself. Yeah, why didn't you take it just there and then?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
I wonder how on earth they were able to steal it from Mephistopheles. Is that how you say his name? It must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal a crown when you couldn't. How did they come to have the crown? What makes you so sure? I am really curious. How did they get it?
Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the hells, deep in the hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry.
True.
It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Oh my god. The choices, man, the choices. I agree to the deal. Where do I sign? So, here's the thing that I was thinking. There was a part of me that was thinking, well, what if we just take the hammer from him and double-cross him? You know, what if we double-cross everyone? What if we take the hammer from Raphael and then double-cross the Emperor and free Orpheus? And then, hopefully, it's a gamble, but hopefully Orpheus will side with us. And then he'll protect us from the Elder Brain. And then we end up, so basically, let me think here. So basically, Orpheus helps us, and he helps protect us from the Elder Brain until we get all 3 Nether Stones. And then once we have all 3 Nether Stones, instead of killing the Elder Brain, we could just control it ourselves and double-cross Orpheus. And with the Elder Brain alive and us controlling him, we just keep the hammer too and double-cross Raphael. You know? I mean, let's just double-cross everyone. Everyone's trying to use us. Why don't we try to use them instead? That's what a rogue would do, I think. I'd rather destroy the crown than risk it falling into the wrong hands again. I'll control the crown myself once I have the Nether Stone. See, that's the thing. Once I have the crown myself, I'll control it once I have the Nether Stones. No deal, Raphael. But the thing is if I sign something, like if I make a deal with the devil, that's like a pact. Like, I can't go back from that, can I? Like, that's one of those things where I don't know if I can undo that. I agree to the deal. Where do I sign up? I'd rather destroy the crown than risk it falling into the wrong hand. Man, this is a tough decision right here. Will, whenever he was a part of our party, made a deal with the devil. And when he broke that arrangement, there was a price for it. But what would be the price of breaking this deal if I don't deliver the crown and I instead use it to control the brain myself? If that's even really what I want to do. Like, do I want to use it to control the brain? I mean, in that case, would Raphael really have any power over me? If I control the Elder Brain? I really don't know what to do, man. This is a really tough decision. Lae'zel wants us to take it. She wants to free Orpheus, and she's kind of committed to this cause now. I feel almost bad for the Emperor, because the Emperor has been helping us this entire time. He's been aiding us. But then again, it's true. He could be deceiving us. He could just be... You know, I mean, he deceived us in his original form when I thought he was a hot chick. But... I don't know. I mean, maybe he really genuinely wants us to destroy the brain. I'll control the crown myself once I have the nether stones. So if we don't take this deal... And Raphael probably doesn't think I'd be able to control it. He'd probably say something like, "You're gonna fail." Oh, man. Well, high risk, high reward. I'm a gambler. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. I'm not sure if this is gonna be the right choice. Destroy the crown. Let's try to double cross Raphael. This may end up poorly the way it did for Will, but let's try to double cross him. High risk, high reward. I agree to the deal. Where do I sign?
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
On the contract. What happens if I don't give you the crown when the time comes? No deal. Yeah, just curious.
I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Well... I don't know. Now that he said that. This is such a difficult choice, man. Oh my gosh. If we don't do this... Let's say we don't do it, okay? If we don't do this and we just move forward, then we kind of have to side with the Emperor. Now, the thing is with the Emperor, we could still potentially double cross him, I suppose. I mean, I don't know, man. Like once the time comes, we're on this path, this straight trajectory to the Elder Brain. Either way, we have to kill the other two remaining people with the nether stones. Gordak, or whatever his dumbass name is, and Orin. Once they're dead, I'll have all three. I don't need to destroy the Elder Brain. Then I could just control it, potentially. Now, I wasn't really sure which direction I was going to go with that. I was thinking about destroying it, but if I destroy it and give the crown to Raphael, well, then he becomes the ultimate devil and rules, you know, everything in hell. But then he could still turn on us, potentially. But then the crown, the crown is gone. And me, being the ultimate thief, you know, it's like, I don't know if I'd want to give away a crown like that. And so I'm thinking my character would probably want to grasp the power and probably use it instead. So that would be double-crossing the Emperor, and we would instead enslave the Elder Brain and use its power as our own. And we already know that if one single person holds all 3 Netherstones, then they can potentially do it. And so we would be in complete control from that point on. But if we did that and we signed this contract, that's the thing. If we did that and we signed this contract, then Raphael could come for us and potentially drag us just straight to hell, since we're signing the contract. But if we go the route to where we're going to enslave the Elder Brain anyway, then we really don't need his help, and we really don't need to free Orpheus. Now that would piss off Lae'zel. That would probably be the safer option. If we just said, no deal, I'm leaving, I suppose maybe there's a chance we could potentially come back to this. Or take him up on his deal later. Or we could potentially maybe find a way to steal his own hammer. But right now, the strategy we have is working. The Emperor is using Orpheus, and it's protecting us. And if we can just kill these other 2 people and get the Netherstones, then we control all. Like, we're in absolute control at that point. And we wouldn't need any of this. So tactically, that's probably the better move. I was thinking about signing this contract and then double-crossing Raphael, but based off of what he just said, it sounds like, I mean, if he can just reach out against our souls, I mean, it's not like Will had any chance against that other devil. So if he ends up doing that, and just, you know, if we try to double-cross him, that's going to be very bad. Alright, for now, I'm going to say no deal. I'm leaving. No deal. I'm leaving. What we've got going right now is working so far, and we're just gonna hold off.
I won't stop you, but time is running out, so don't stay away for long.
So
If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting, right up to the moment the world ends.
Okay. Oh my god. We just teleported outside. Oh, and of course Lae'zel wants to chat. Okay, that was interesting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of quests here in Baldur's Gate, don't we? The Githyanki warrior, Raphael informed us that he has the means to free Orpheus. He offered it to us in exchange for a diabolical pact, but we refused him. We should talk to Lae'zel about the way forward. The Wizard of Waterdeep. I spoke to the devil Raphael, who told me that he seeks a legendary Netherese artifact, the Crown of Karsus. Could this be the crown worn by the Elder Brain? Yeah, obviously. Personal quests. A deal with the devil. We refused Raphael's deal, but the devil said he'll still be there if we reconsider. The offer remains open. Let's see. We learned that the key to freeing Orpheus from his chains in the astral prison is the Orphic Hammer. It's in Raphael's possession. So tracking down his lavish abode in the Hells, the House of Hope, may be our best bet. Yes! Maybe that's the thing. Maybe we can just steal the hammer. And maybe Vosh can help us out. Let's go talk to him. Raphael proposed a deal. If he gives us the Orphic Hammer, the key to freeing Orpheus, we give him the Crown of Karsus once we defeat the Elder Brain. We refused. We should probably talk to Voss, who's waiting in the Shuresh Caress. Now, Voss is able to open up portals. If he can open up a portal into Raphael's home or wherever, maybe we can steal the hammer. I like that option. Hi, Lae'zel. How are you?
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why?
Well, hear me out. Because you don't need the deal. We can take the hammer from the House of Hope. Yes, that's it. What else do I have to say, though? I don't trust the devil. The Orphic Hammer is probably worthless. I'm not about to let Raphael become Archdevil Supreme. I'm questioning it myself. It's not too late to change my mind, is it? Listen, we don't need the deal. If we can find a way to take the hammer from the House of Hope.
I wanted to follow the open valley, the easy way out. You chose the brambled path. I'm annoyed by it. And I admire you for it. We must speak with Voss. Then we find our way to Raphael's House of Hope. We'll take the Orphic Hammer and use it to smash the True Heir's bonds.
Okay.
Githkar Tafki Crashet. The Githyanki will be free.
Okay. Now we're talking. I think we're cooking up a plan that sounds like it's gonna work now. Now the thing is if we do get the hammer and free Orpheus, is that really going to work according to the...
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
Well, we don't want to give anything away. I know, I was worried. I'm just glad to have you back. It was nice to have a moment of peace and quiet. You know, I'm just glad to have you back, yeah.
And you. It's concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
It was Raphael deception. It was the Elder Brain. It was trying to take hold of me. Pretend to be clueless. Performance. Probably deception. I'm thinking it was the Elder Brain. Oh my god, we have a very high one, but we have a lot of probably bardic inspiration to be safe. Sorry, Asterion, I need your help. Oh my god! Oh, we still got it! Holy hell! Thanks, Asterion.
Then the situation is worse than I thought. If it read your thoughts, it knows exactly what your intentions are, and it is already plotting countermoves to stop you. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses. Let us hope that allows us to regain some of our lost advantage before it finds you.
Right. Okay, well, the Emperor's still in the dark, guys. That's good. Oh boy, that was interesting. Quick save. Quick save. Oh man. Oh god, this is just... Oh, you just never know. Okay, let's go talk to Voss. Where is he at? Let's see. So far, ready to parry, it says in here again. Is that... It must be Voss, because he's like a Githyanki, and there he is. Ready to parry. Just keep saying that over his head. Hey, Voss.
Voss, friend to the Comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the Devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
What happened to your ear? I took the bargain. I'll free Orpheus at the first chance. Raphael did not offer any bargain. I'm not interested in pacting with devils, Voss. No, I will find another way to liberate Orpheus. I don't see any need to deceive him right now because I was hoping to ask for his help. He's the only person I could think of that could get us into the House of Hope. I'm not interested in any pacting with devils.
Skaketh. Orpheus will be free. There is no cost too high to unshackle my people.
True. I'll find a way to liberate Orpheus. It's not my cost to pay. Figure it out yourself. Raphael wants a powerful crown in trade. Who knows what chaos he might sow. What if I was willing to find another way to liberate Orpheus?
I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son.
Githkar Tavkim crashed. You put your trust in me, Voss. I plan to honor it.
Yes, and it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand.
The underground. Orpheus sensed the tadpole before, and his guard attacked. Won't he attack if we free him? That's a great question. Any idea where Raphael might be keeping? Yeah, won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Any idea where Raphael might be keeping the Ulfric hammer? Or, you know, how do I get to the House of Hope?
A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices.
The House of Hope. We must find a way in.
The House of Hope, you say? I couldn't ask for a name more fitting. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the Hells. You must find it.
Oh, so you can't help me with that. Alright, well, we have to find another way to get into the House of Hope then. Alright. Can we trade? What have you got? Oh, you have a health potion. I'll take that, thanks. You have a potion of heroism, sure. What is this? Voss's Silver Sword. We could purchase this from him? It does 4 to 16 damage. Interplanar Slayer. This weapon grants 1d4 bonus to damage and attack rolls against Githyanki, Aberrations, Fiends, and Elementals. Interesting. Letter to Voss. We could just purchase this off of him? Sure. Show me what you got. Do we have anything we want to sell him? Let me sell you this incense and this. You can have the music. Oh, you can have this bottle. You know, trade and all that good stuff. Got some cups. The music box. Sure. And okay. Thanks.
You are wasting your time and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
Yeah, I think the Emperor may end up figuring us out after a while if we keep going after the hammer, because he can see everything we see now. So, we need to find a way into the freaking Hells. That should be interesting. Well, let's see. I'll tell you what, guys. Since we're here, we might as well have a drink. Let's try out that drink that was handed to us.
You paid Raphael a visit? I want to hear all about it.
Oh, it's that chick over there. First, we're gonna get drunk. Where is that drink? We have to give it a try. Hoots. Hooch. Hoots, hooch. Alright, let's consume it. Oh my god! What the hell? Okay, I'm a sheep. I can't apparently talk to anyone. It turned me into a sheep, man. This is the second time I've been transformed into something. First it was a wedge of cheese, now it's a sheep. Oh, and it lasts for 5 more turns. Oh my god. Look at me, I'm a sheep. Oh my god. Oh, well, it's just never a dull day here, is it? It's never a dull day. Oh my gosh. Now what do I do? I guess I just have to wait. I can't talk to anyone in this form. You guys, you better say nothing about this to anyone. Oh my god. Let's go talk to this bartender, shall we? What in the hell?
Press your belly to the bar, chum.
We can't confront her about that. I need something potent. What do you have? Does it always transform people into animals or into sheep?
Try Hoots Hooch. Cuts real deep.
I hate to say this, but it may actually come in handy later on at some point. Let's buy another one. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Pleasure to serve.
I wonder if I'll turn into something else if I drink another one. Let's speak to this little dwarf.
Come here. I'm not going to start an argument. I just want to know why you turned the boss down.
Doesn't matter why. My words is final, no deal. Did he tell you to try and win me over with your charms? I'm still considering my options. Did he try you to tell you to win me over with your charms?
Cheeky. We might be in a brothel, but I'm not that kind of gal. You should reconsider, though. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city.
I mean, so far, Raphael hasn't really done anything against us, to be fair. To be fair, the truth is, if I'm being honest, if we did give him the crown, he probably would keep the end of the deal. He wouldn't use it to ever enslave mortals. He would just use it to take over the hells. What exactly is it you do for him? I doubt that. There are plenty of good people here. Maybe you're right. Bullshit. What exactly do you do for him?
Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly. Mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, really. I mean, I think he probably could. I don't really care that much about the hells. And Raphael would take over them, probably, but he probably would keep his end of the bargain. I mean, at least from what I've seen. I mean, it's a contract, and we would be safe from his control. It's really greed, I think, on my part, which is why I didn't. Because the idea of using the crown myself is just so much more tempting. Maybe I rejected him too hastily. Then why make demands of me instead of just helping? I'll stomp the brain without his help. I don't believe a devil cares about the fate of the world. No, he probably doesn't, but still, this is in his interest. Why does he make demands instead of just helping?
He's a devil. It's his nature. He needs to get his due.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't really think he cares that much about the fate of the world.
I won't pretend he's an altruist, but he's looked at the balance sheet. No world, no souls. And it's hard to get leverage on an Illithid. They make terrible clients.
Yeah. Man, we're just going back down to the bear 2 now. Not convinced I'll stop the brain without his help. Let's just kind of leave this open-ended and on a good note so that she's thinking that we're thinking about it. Maybe I rejected him too hastily.
You did. But that's fine. There's still time. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
There's Drow in there. I want to go in there when I've got Minthara with me because I have a feeling she'll have a few interesting things to say. And since we have a way to teleport right back here, let's switch out Minthara with her. Lae'zel. Lae'zel, what do you have to say?
I'm listening.
You don't have anything new to say? Voss has gone underground. He'll be waiting for us there.
Voss has done his duty. Now, we will do ours. We must find our way to the House of Hope and take the Orphic Hammer. When we next enter the Astral Prism, we will use the hammer to break Orpheus free.
Maybe. I'm still weighing out the options. I could tell her to wait for me at camp here. Let's go back to camp real fast, and we'll switch her out with Minthara, and then we'll go back into this area and speak to these Drow. And see if she has any unique dialogue. Something tells me she will. I mean, it's not every day we really come across Drow.
Voss is waiting beneath the city. We'll apprise him of our progress once we have the Orphic Hammer in hand.
Alright, wait here.
Are you sure that's the best course of action?
Yes. I mainly wanted her...
Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
I mainly wanted her to tag along for the meeting with Voss, but now that we have met with him... Let's see. Alright. Hello.
You wish to consult me?
You can join me. I am curious about your thoughts regarding Raphael's deal.
I do not want a devil to hold my fate in his hands any more than a god. I say we put the devil from our minds and trust in ourselves. If anyone should have the power of the crown, it should be us.
See, I kinda... She brought this up back at Moonrise Towers, and I was thinking, I don't know about that. I mean, maybe we should just destroy the brain, but the more I've thought about it, the more it's like, man, I don't know, that's really tempting, and she could be right. Obviously, only a greedy thief like myself would think that way, but still, all the more.
Good. I do not like to stand idle.
And, Gael, I think you have a few things to say, don't you?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I mean, you know... You don't? Okay. Well, never mind then. Alright, let's go back. I thought Gael would have something to say, seeing as how Raphael brought up, the Crown of Karsus. Maybe we'll talk about it at camp. Worms Crossing? Alright, let's go back in here and see what happens. Very curious. Alright, let's see. Okay. Queen Roll, the Despoiler. Monsieur Chepeo.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night.
Okay. Who are you? I can't talk to you. I guess maybe we could talk to the chick on stage?
You can stare as much as you like.
She's not a drow, she's a tiefling. Isn't she? Yeah. This is a drow. And I think that is too.
A new face? Looking for another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
How did you end up here? What kind of services do you provide? How did you two end up here?
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfaces craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work.
Menthar, you don't have anything to say about this? Don't you want a change as long as you are here of your own free will? Are you sure this is where you want to be? I mean, honestly, do you... I mean, getting kind of personal, but still, are you sure this is really where you want to be?
It was not my work itself that has ever been a challenge to me. Merely the circumstances. I worked in this business in the Underdark, but it grew to festering monotony. The entirety of drow culture is obsessed with bondage beyond reason. While such activities have their charms, I yearned to reach greater depths. And there is no society on this planet more laterally, imaginatively, and confusingly depraved as that of Baldur's Gate. Although of late, I do feel like I've seen everything. Perhaps you'll show me something new.
Nope, I sure won't. If you're truly pleased with the work here, I can't judge you. I'm glad you found a place you feel safe. This is not for me. Maybe I would like to share it with you then. Sorry, but this kind of stuff really isn't for me. I'm not interested in hiring for these services. You may think I would be, but no, I'm actually not. I'm actually not. Oh, here's a nice little balcony with a very nice view. I thought there would be more going on in here, to be honest with you. I thought Minthara might kind of step in and be like, you know, what are you two doing here? This is beneath you, or something like that. I don't know. Well, I guess that's it here. Hold on a second. We spoke to the fat little elephant.
You got that right.
Ketheric Voss tasked us with finding a way to retrieve the Orphic Hammer from Raphael's House of Hope. We should explore the city, see if we find any leads. Now, I am looking for another thingamajiggy. I keep needing to relook at this key because I forget the name. We're looking for leads. We need to go to Friggo's Flophouse and Worm's Crossing. Isn't that here in the Caress? No, it's way over here across the street. Okay, perfect. That's where we need to go in order to investigate, because we found this key on one of the murderers who murdered the father guy.
It has plenty of spare beds.
Here it is, Friggo's Flophouse.
Friggo's Flophouse.
Friggo's.
Has sticky fingers.
So what is this place?
Sleeping in the gutter.
Is it a bar? It looks kind of like a tavern.
They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
So we may get leads regarding one of Asterion's, you know, peeps. Can we speak to you, Traveler Griska?
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again.
I thought priests were meant to be polite. What's your trade? Thanks for the heads up. To be fair, their high priest did just die.
Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk? Come off it.
Well, somebody.
They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute.
Okay. What's your trade?
Let me show you.
Oh, you got healing potions. I like healing potions. Let me take. And what else do you got? You have a potion of heal giant strength is pretty good. Radiant resistance. We don't have any of those. Forest vaulting, remedial potion, blinded silence. That's not bad. I don't know if I have any of those either. Let's get one. And I've got plenty of these. Do you have any hyena ears? Poison resistance, antidote, colorful movement. I guess we're good. Thanks.
Pleasure doing business.
Me too. It was nice chatting.
The circus would be more open to...
Friggo's Flophouse. Enter as strangers, leave as friends. No vacancies at this time.
Okay. Who are you?
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on.
Beyond Gold Grind. Who is that again? Who did you think I was?
The landlord, Sir Friggo Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you.
What do you know about Fionn Goldgrind? For some reason that name pops into my brain.
Fionn? One of Mamselle's girls. Laughs like a star's twinkle.
Oh, yeah.
Not seen her for a 10-day. 10 days and 4 bells to be precise. Not that I'm counting.
Yeah, that's the chick we're searching for. She's gone missing. Odd, don't you think?
Missing? I hadn't thought her missing, just not here. Or elsewhere. Oh. I suppose that's like missing, but with extra words. You don't suppose the murderer who's on the loose got hold of her? Oh, goodness, no. It's too horrible to imagine.
There's a murderer on the loose? It can't be the same person that they're suspecting killed the father priest guy, because the person they suspect did it killed himself. but we don't think that that's the case. Interesting. What do you guys have to say?
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it.
Why won't they let you in? So the city proper. So this is just the bridge. So we're not even still technically in like the proper part of the city. Adventure means nothing here anymore. No respect. Sounds like someone forgot their paperwork. Adventurers shouldn't get special treatment. Why won't they let you in?
The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
Ah, that's right. One of the main guys died. I think, Gortash. Gortash it's his coronation.
We're supposed to do a come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
Okay, well, we need to look around here because what we're looking for is find the Stern Librarian thing. So there is that. Raphael's deal. But we also need to find out who this key belongs to in order to investigate the murders, and that is not on my actual quest log. I think I'm going to end this video there, actually, and when we come back, we're going to continue to snoop around this place. So, guys, if you liked the episode, then do please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons. And, of course, as always, thanks so much for watching, and have a great freaking day.